Hey, thank you for joining this trivia quiz. This is a general knowledge pub quiz containing 75 quiz questions. I would say this one gets quite spicy from round 3 and onwards. Over here, you see the last quiz winners, and if you post your score in the comments down below, you have a chance to be displayed here on the pub quiz next week. And let's move on to the first quiz round. Good luck. Trivia quiz round 1, nature, and we're starting with an open question. What type of plant is bamboo? And on point if you guessed grass. Bamboo is the world's tallest grass. Some species can grow up to 35 inches a day or 90 centimeters a day in peak season. Question 2. Which tree product is cork made from? Is it pine cones, coconut husk, or bark? And correct with bark. Cork is harvested from cork oak bark. The tree isn't cut down and regrows its bark every 9 to 12 years. Question number 3. Can you name this animal that you're seeing here? Is this a Palas's cat, a sand cat, or a rusty spotted cat? And the answer is A. Known for its grumpy looking flat face, the Palas's cat is a wild feline of Central Asia's cold steppes. Question 4. Which bird's feathers are not waterproof? Is it a parrot, a peacock, or an owl? And the answer is an owl. Owls' soft fringed feathers hush their flight but soak easily. Great for stealth, not for waterproofing. Question number 5. Can you name the landform that you're seeing here? Is this called headland, sea stack, or spit? And this one is a sea stack. A sea stack is a coastal pillar shaped by wave erosion, often the last remnant after a headland and a arch wear away. 6. Which rock forms from cooled volcanic glass? Is it slate, marble, or obsidian? And correct with obsidian. Obsidian is natural volcanic glass. It cools so fast crystals can't form and break with razor sharp edges. Number 7. A plant turning toward light is called what? Is it hydrotrophism, phototrophism, or geotrophism? And that will be answer B, phototrophism. Phototrophism explained. The plant hormone auxin builds on the shaded side, cells elongate, and the stem bends towards light. Number 8 is an open question. What do we call rock formed from sand grains? Well, the answer sounds very logical. This is sandstone. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock made of sand-sized grains, often quartz or feldspar, cemented over time. Number 9. What do we call plants that live on other plants harmlessly? Is it saprophytes, parasites, or epiphytes? And you got it right if you said answer C. Epiphytes, like orchids and bromeliads, perch on trees for support, drawing moisture from air and rain, not the host. Number 10. Can you name this cactus that you're seeing here? Is this a saguaro cactus, a prickly pear cactus, or a barrel cactus? And that will be answer A, a saguaro. Pub quiz round number 2. Finish the movie title. And these are all open questions. Here we go. First one. Complete the title of this courtroom drama. 12 Angry Something. And if you said men, you're right. A courtroom drama from 1957, 12 Angry Men, is a classic about a jury's deliberations. 12. Complete the title of this famous Agatha Christie mystery, Murder on the Something Express. And the answer I'm looking for is Orient. Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express is set on a luxury train. 13. Complete the title of this martial arts epic. Crouching Tiger, Hidden, ... And you're correct with Dragon. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon won 4 Oscars, including Best Foreign Language Film. 14. Finish the title of this war-themed classic. Apocalypse something. And spot on with Now. Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now is inspired by Conrad's Heart of Darkness. 15. What is the title of this best-selling novel and film? The Girl with the ... tattoo. And no, she did not have a Trivia Quiz Rush tattoo, she had a dragon tattoo. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is part of Stieg Larsson's Millennium Trilogy. 16. Fill in the blank in this submarine thriller. The Hunt for Red Something. And the answer is October. Tom Clancy's The Hunt for Red October features a Soviet submarine defection. 17. Complete the title of the romantic comedy There's Something About ... It's Mary. Now, Something About Mary from 1998 made hair gel a running gag in pop culture. 18. Complete the Indiana Jones adventure Raiders of the Lost Something. And correct with Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark from 1981 introduced Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. 19. Finish the movie title in this romantic comedy. Crazy, Stupid, Something. On point if you guessed Love, Crazy, Stupid, Love. Last one for this category, fill in the blank in this Marvel blockbuster. Spider-Man, No Way, Something. And this one is Home. Spider-Man's No Way Home from 2021 brought back villains from earlier Spider-Man films. Before we continue, do you know an awesome quiz question that you want to have featured in one of my following quizzes? Then scan this QR code with your phone or just click the link in the description and it will lead to a simple form with which you can submit your question. If it's a good one, and an appropriate one of course, I will use it in one of my next quizzes and I will mention your name, if you want to of course. Thanks, and let's move on. Quiz round 3, World at War. First one, which war began after the 1914 assassination in Sarajevo? Is it World War II, World War I, or the Russo-Japanese War? And correct if you said World War I. The Sarajevo assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914 sparked World War I across Europe. 22. Which conflict led to the liberation of Kuwait? Is it the Vietnam War, the Iraq War, or the Gulf War? And that will be answer C, the Gulf War. The 1990 to 91 Gulf War ended Iraq's occupation of Kuwait after a swift multinational campaign. 23. Which Union general accepted Lee's surrender at Appomattox Courthouse? Is it Grant, Sherman, or Meade? And correct if you said Ulysses S. Grant. He accepted Robert E. Lee's surrender in 1865, effectively ending the US Civil War. 24. Sparta defeated Athens in which ancient Greek war? Is it the Persian Wars, the Peloponnesian War, or the Trojan War? And you got it right if you said the Peloponnesian War. The Peloponnesian War from 431 to 404 BC saw Sparta defeat Athens after decades of conflict in Greece. 25. The 1066 invasion of England by William was called the ... conquest. Is it English conquest, Norman conquest, or the French conquest? And the right answer is Norman. William the Conqueror's victory in 1066 is remembered as the Norman conquest of England. Question 26. Which war was nicknamed the War to End All Wars? Is it World War I, World War II, or the Franco-Prussian War? And this one is World War I again. World War I was optimistically called the War to End All Wars, though sadly it wasn't. 27. The siege of Sarajevo occurred during which 1990s conflict? Is it the Kosovo War, the Gulf War, or the Bosnian War? And the answer I'm looking for is the Bosnian War. The siege of Sarajevo lasted nearly 4 years during the Bosnian War in the 1990s. 28. Julius Caesar defeated Vercingetorix in which war? Was it the Gallic Wars, the Punic Wars, or the Macedonian Wars? And you're right with the Gallic Wars. Julius Caesar's Gallic Wars expanded Rome's territory into present-day France and Belgium. 29. General Francisco Franco won which 1936-39 conflict? Was it the French Civil War, the Spanish Civil War, or the Portuguese Civil War? And spot on with answer B, the Spanish Civil War. Francisco Franco won the Spanish Civil War, ruling Spain for decades afterward. 30. Operation Rolling Thunder was a bombing campaign in which war? Is it Vietnam War, Korean War, or the Gulf War? And you guessed it right if you said Vietnam War. Operation Rolling Thunder from 65 to 68 was a major US bombing campaign during the Vietnam War. Trivia quiz round 4, odd one out. And fair warning, I made this one extra challenging. First one, which of these isn't a US state capital? Is it Albany, Sacramento, or Buffalo? And this one is Buffalo. Buffalo is New York's second largest city, but Albany is the state capital. 32. Which of these isn't a desert in Asia? Is it Gobi, Karakum, or Atacama? It's Atacama. The Atacama Desert in Chile is the driest desert on Earth, unlike Asia's vast Gobi and Karakum. 33. Which of these isn't an ancient wonder? Is it Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Colosseum, or the Temple of Artemis? And correct with Colosseum. The Colosseum in Rome, built in 80 AD, is iconic but not among the original 7 wonders of the ancient world. 34. Which of these isn't an impressionist painter? Is it Delacroix, Renoir, or Monet? And on point if you said Delacroix. Delacroix was a French romantic painter, active before Impressionist movement began in the 19th century. 35. Which of these isn't a famous battle? Is it Marathon, Cannae, or Cannes? And that will be answer C. Cannes is a French city known for its film festival, not an historic battlefield like Marathon or Cannae. 36. Which of these isn't a capital of former Yugoslavia? Is it Zagreb, Tirana, or Sarajevo? And correct if you said Tirana. Tirana is the capital of Albania, not former part of Yugoslavia, unlike Zagreb and Sarajevo. 37. Which of these isn't the philosopher of ancient Greece? Is it Heraclitus, Democritus, or Marcus Aurelius? And that will be answer C, Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, not part of ancient Greek philosophy. 38. Which of these isn't the capital of the EU? Is it Brussels, Strasbourg, or Geneva? And the correct answer is Geneva. Geneva, home to many UN agencies, is Swiss and outside of the European Union. 39. Which of these isn't one of the official UN languages? Is it Hindi, Chinese, or Arabic? And you got it right if you said Hindi. Hindi is spoken by millions, but not among the 6 official UN languages like Arabic or Chinese. Last one for this category. Which of these isn't a philosopher from the Enlightenment? Is it Voltaire, Confucius, or Rousseau? And right answer is Confucius. Confucius from 6th century BC China was a moral teacher long before Europe's Enlightenment thinkers. Pop quiz round 5. Dr. Arno, welcome to the Trivia Quiz Rush Doctor's Practice. You're in good hands because I got my license from Temu and I am here to help. First question. Hypertension is commonly called what? Is it high blood pressure, low sugar, or high fever? And if you said high blood pressure, you're right. Hypertension is a major heart disease risk factor. 42. Scoliosis is the curve of what? Is it the spine, the elbow, or the foot? And the answer I'm looking for is spine. Scoliosis is when the spine curves sideways, often noticed in childhood or teenage years. 43. An allergy to peanuts may cause what? Is it hypothermia, anaphylaxis, or anemia? And correct if you said B. A severe peanut allergy can trigger anaphylaxis, a sudden life-threatening condition. 44. Pink eye is also called what? Is it cataract, keratitis, or conjunctivitis? And spot on with conjunctivitis. Pink eye or conjunctivitis inflames the eye's outer membrane, often making it red and itchy. 45. Ringworm is caused by what? Is it bacteria, fungus, or worm? And on point if you guessed fungus. Ringworm isn't a worm at all, luckily, but a skin infection caused by a fungi called dermatophytes. 46. Which vitamin deficiency causes rickets, which means weak bones? Vitamin D, vitamin K, or vitamin C? And the answer is answer A, vitamin D. A lack of vitamin D causes rickets, leading to soft or weakened bones in children. 47. Heartburn is acid backing up into the what? Is it trachea, stomach, or esophagus? And this one is answer C, esophagus. Heartburn is stomach acid flowing back into the esophagus, creating a burning chest feeling. 48. What organ does pneumonia affect? Is it liver, kidneys, or lungs? Correct with lungs. Pneumonia inflames the lungs' air sacs, which may fill with fluid and cause breathing trouble. 49. Anemia means low what? Is it white blood cells, red cells, or platelets? And on point if you said red blood cells. Anemia is when red blood cells are too low, reducing oxygen flow through the body. Number 50. Which organ is scarred by cirrhosis? Is it kidney, liver, or lung? And this one is liver. Cirrhosis scars the liver, often impairing its ability to filter toxins and support digestion. Trivia quiz round 6, counterculture. And the first one is an open question. What slogan defined the hippie peace movement? And correct if you guessed make love, not war. Who directed the 1972 counterculture film Easy Rider? Is it Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper, or Jack Nicholson? That would be Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper co-directed and starred in Easy Rider, a landmark 1969 counterculture road film. Question 53. Who wrote Howl, a defining Beat Generation poem? Is it Jack Kerouac, William S. Burroughs, or Allen Ginsberg? And the correct answer is C. Howl was first read at the Six Gallery in San Francisco in 1955, a key event that brought national attention to the Beat poets. 54 is an open question. The Summer of Love in 1967 took place primarily in which city? And that, of course, is San Francisco. Centered in Haight-Ashbury's district, the Summer of Love drew nearly 100,000 young people seeking music and free expression. 55. Which folk singer performed at Woodstock despite being pregnant? Is it Joni Mitchell, Joan Baez, or Janis Joplin? And the answer is B. Baez's Woodstock set ended after midnight and included a lullaby for her jailed husband. Hey, I was hoping if you could support the channel by subscribing to the channel. It is completely free and helps the channel grow. It makes YouTube suggest my channel to new viewers. So if you would, thank you very much. And let's move on to the next question. 56. Which counterculture musician was also a Nobel Prize winner in literature? Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, or Paul Simon? And if you said answer A, Bob Dylan, you're right. Dylan once refused the Nobel Prize invitation, later accepting it with a private speech. 57. Which rock band created the song Teach Your Children to promote peaceful values? Is it The Byrds, The Grateful Dead, or Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young? And the answer I'm looking for is answer C, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. 58. Which spiritual leader became associated with the counterculture after the Beatles visited him in India? And I'm just gonna say A, B, C for this one. And correct with answer B. Their stay in Rishikesh inspired songs like Dear Prudence and Across the Universe. 59. Which radical group was co-founded by Abbie Hoffman? Was it the Diggers, Yippies, or the Weathermen? And spot on with Yippies. The Yippies' 1968 protest included nominating a pig named Pegasus for US president. Last one is an open question. Which British band pioneered psychedelic rock with See Emily Play? And on point if you guessed Pink Floyd. See Emily Play was written by Syd Barrett and became Pink Floyd's first UK hit. As always, pop quiz round number 7 is general knowledge. First one, which bridge is longer? Is it Brooklyn Bridge, Tower Bridge or the Golden Gate Bridge? And the answer is the Golden Gate Bridge. It is about 1.7 miles or 2.7 kilometers long, much longer than the other two. 62. Can you name this fungus that you're seeing here? Is it a chanterelle, a morel, or a toadstool? And the answer is a chanterelle. They are golden funnel-shaped mushrooms with a fruity apricot-like aroma, prized in kitchens worldwide. 63. Which has more coastline? Is this Italy, Norway, or Spain? And correct with Norway. 64. This is an open question. What is this painting called? And spot on if you said The Son of Man. Marguerite called it a self-portrait and said its mystery lay in showing, yet still hiding the subject's face. 65. What is the largest ocean by volume? Is it the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, or the Pacific Ocean? And this one is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean holds half of Earth's water, making it largest by volume and area. 66. Can you identify this architectural style that you're seeing here? Is this called biophilic design, deconstructivism, or eco-design? And correct if you said biophilic design. It integrates nature, plants, light, and natural forms into modern architecture. Question 67. Which has the larger population? Is this Australia, Canada, or Spain? And that will be Spain. Spain's population exceeds 47 million, far more than Canada's 40 million or Australia's 26 million. 68. Which country spans more time zones? Is it Canada, Russia, or the USA? And correct if you said Russia. Russia spans 11 time zones, the most of any country in the world. 69. What was the name of the principal on Saved by the Bell? Was it Mr. Belding, Mr. Feeney, or Mr. Turner? And if you're a 90s kid like me, you know the answer. It is Mr. Belding. 70. Which material did Van Gogh often paint on due to poverty? Is it old newspapers, wood, or reused canvas? And the answer is C. X-rays of Van Gogh's works reveal earlier paintings hidden beneath, as he frequently reused canvases to save money. 71. Which polygon has more sides? Is it a pentagon, a hexagon, or an octagon? And if you said an octagon, you're right. An octagon has 8 sides, more than a pentagon's 5 or a hexagon's 6. 72. Can you name the famous painting that you're seeing here? And the answer I'm looking for is the Hay Wain. John Constable's The Hay Wain from 1821 is celebrated for its naturalistic English countryside scene and hangs in London's National Gallery. 73. Which 90s game console introduced the iconic character Lara Croft? Is it PlayStation, Sega Saturn, or Nintendo 64? And correct with PlayStation. Lara Croft debuted in 1996 Tomb Raider, a PlayStation hit that became one of the best-selling PC games of its era. And this is actually one of the games that got me into gaming. 74. What creature has a sting considered to be the most painful in the world? Is it a coral snake, a bullet ant, or a tarantula hawk wasp? And that would be a bullet ant. The bullet ant tops the Schmidt pain index at 4.0. Its sting is famously intense and can throb for hours. 75. Which of these is a carbohydrate? Is it hemoglobin, insulin, or glucose? And on point if you said glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar carbohydrate, the body's main source of quick energy. Bonus question, which plant is the primary ingredient for tequila? Well, the answer will appear in a few seconds in a corner. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out. And as always, I hope to see you in the next quiz. Please click this playlist to keep watching. Bye bye.